Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to SNITCH Talks. This is a project by Italian Quidditch Association. Today, our special guest is Miguel Vázquez, and he is from Germany. And he moved in Germany a few years ago, right? Miguel?
Yeah, 1 year ago, September 2019. So I'm originally from Spain, but I've been living here for more than 1 year now.
Okay, amazing. And thank you, Miguel, to be here with us, and thank you for your time. So can you introduce just a little bit yourself? So can you tell us something about you? So why did you start to play Quidditch, your role, your international experience, anything about this?
Yeah, well, I've been playing for 5 years, and it all started because I had these friends in university who knew someone who was playing Quidditch, and they tricked me into playing Quidditch. Actually, they told me, like, let's play Quidditch, and I was like, nope, not going to play that. But then I tried it. I loved it. Also, I was playing rugby before, and I like the similarity with rugby, so I stayed. And I've been for 5 years and a half playing, so it's super cool. I think I'm happy that they tricked me into trying it, because otherwise I would have missed so much. So yeah, answering about my experience, like I've been playing in Spain for 4 years, and then I moved to Germany. In Spain, I played for Madrid Wolves, then 𝗬𝗁𝗀𝗀𝗀, then Madrid Lynx. I played an EQC with all of them, and I also played with the Spanish national team for some time. And then with the Blue Caps, I only played one tournament, the EQC qualifier. We qualified as a second team in the championship, but then we didn't get to play EQC, who was supposed to be played in Italy. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
yeah.
there
but
was the COVID. There is the COVID.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was there in Gallipoli. I was there in Florence. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but yeah, it's been a good experience for me in Italy, at least. And I'm really looking forward to playing another EQC. And now I'm playing for the Blue Caps, as I said. I'm playing also for the German national team, or at least training with them to play the next international tournament that happens. Let's see if it's European Games finally, or what happens. But yeah, let's see.
Let's hope all of them.
Yeah. Good experience. Okay, thank you for this introduction, Miguel. Okay, I think that we can move on. So,
yes, I'm going to ask you something about the game now, about the play, or your style. What about it? Which style you prefer? You are usually very fast, very strong. I don't know. Let's liberally speak.
Yeah, I try to play rather than fast. I try to play smart. I'm not consider myself like a super physical player, but because I've been playing for some time, I like playing with my teammates. A lot of passing, but also like using opportunities to score. I'm a chaser keeper most of the time, so that's what I try to do when I play Quidditch. Help everybody to score their goals, to play as a team. If any, I would say I'm more like a rugby kind of player, but I will not consider myself like the top physical players, because they are much. I would say like I'm something in between.
Very good. But...
And sorry, do you know any snitch in Italian?
Yeah, I knew Lupo. That's his name.
He's very famous.
Yeah.
He is very famous.
I met him when I was, I think, in Gallipoli in 2016, and he impressed me because he was an amazing snitch runner. I think also Tommaso has been snitching, or at least seeking.
Yes.
From the Italian team. Yeah.
Russia.
So
he's talking about Russia, I think.
The guy who was from who was living in the US. Right now I don't get the last name, but yeah, like I'm not that experienced in terms of Italian snitch runners or seekers, because I'm more like a chaser keeper rather than seeker, so I don't get to know them very well. But I'm more I know more people like Michel or Teddy. people like them that I've been meeting through all these years. But yeah, as I said, Lupo impressed me from the very beginning, and I don't know if he's still playing. I've not seen him for a while, since Corona started at least. So I would like to see him again somewhere.
We
We
all,
hope, we hope it too.
And
This is
before
so-
before starting the game, do you have any tradition? I don't know,
No.
kiss your mom.
Sadly, my mom has never watched me play Quidditch, so that's not a thing. But something I like doing, like back in the day, I was practicing fencing, and I had this psychologist for the team. We learned some mental training. So I try to do my exercises. They are like about trying to focus in on your own body, also your environment and stuff. So before every game, I try to do a bit of those exercises, some breathing, some stuff. It's not like a tradition, but I think they help me getting into the game.
Okay. Beautiful. And talking about exercise, do you can suggest any exercise for snitch or seeker
Well, it's
for the
something.
training? Obviously, after the COVID situation.
Yeah,
Obviously.
it's difficult, of course. I would say the best thing to do in a normal situation is play, 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 play. Like the more you do it, the more you learn. And also, the more people you train with, the better, because you don't get used to just 2 or 3 people. But there are some cool things you can do. So, for example, you can try to play these kind of flag games where you have a thing on your back and you try to catch someone's flag while you don't try to get your flag avoid. I think that's cool. Also, I think working on distance with someone, these games where someone is moving and you have to keep the distance with them, is good, because it helps you work on your footwork, on your distance, either if you're a seeker or a snitch. It's good for you. So yeah, I don't have like any specific drill. I think if any, I learned from the UK guide. I don't know if you guys know about this, but UK released a guide some years ago with a lot of drills of any kind. There's a lot of snitch drills there that are super good. So if I need anything I just check there, get some inspiration, and then try stuff or adapt it. But yeah, I like just like the playing, the more more real scenario than some specific.
Okay, I really appreciate your phrase. The more you do, the more you learn. I think that is it's like a rule
the
for
focus
everything.
of the battle.
Yeah,
It's all.
It's all works there.
Yeah, even the most basic. The more you practice, the better, and then you can also become creative with the things you already know. Think of new stuff, try new stuff, fail, try harder. That works for improving.
Yeah, that's right.
You have talked already about the seekers and the snitches around the world. Is there any one of them who are afraid of you?
I will not say anyone is afraid of me, because I've never excelled as a snitch runner. I think I will be more like a snitch runner that is in some tournaments, fun to snitch with. I'm kind of tricky. Sometimes I try to annoy the seekers a lot, not make them feel comfortable. Also, now there is this new rule where the snitch runner cannot let himself be defended, but that's something I liked doing past in the day. Like I liked also annoy the defensive seeker a lot, not letting them feel comfortable. So I think that's more like what I've got into some people. I saw their frustration sometimes, but I will not say anyone is afraid of me really. But I would say like I'm afraid of some snitch runners. As I said, Lupo was amazing snitch runner. Also Vincent from Germany. I think you can see him in many international tournaments. At least he was amazing in EQCD2 last year in Warsaw. I think he was amazing, and it's one of the snitch runners. When I see him, it's like, no, I don't want to sick at all. Like it's super tricky. But yeah, you have many around the world, for sure. And for me, it's impressive the work they put into become so good as snitches. I think it's super good.
I totally agree with you. No, but because I think that the training is it's very fundamental in a situation like Quidditch, because it's a young sport. I think that is a young sport now, and we have to learn how to be a referee and how to be a snitch, and just we have to learn how to build a game, offensive and defensive game, because every team has different players with different
different tactics,
different tactics, different physical condition of each player. So there is not the same strategy for each teams, but each teams have to training themselves and to understand how is the best way to play for the teams. But this can be applied also to the snitch and the seekers.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely,
Okay.
you can see different styles of snitch runners, which I think also is a fun thing to see. And I'm pretty sure as long as the sport evolves, we will see seekers specialize on different snitch runners. You have these snitch runners that run all over the place, then you have these snitches that just stay in one position and push people away. And I think it's also important for the teams to have those seekers that either can do all or can specialize on one kind of snitch runner. So we'll see with the time if the sports evolves, if that happens.
Okay, I agree
just
with
like that you suggest already, also with the new rule book rules that involve some specific change in the play too.
The new rule book changed some condition for the snitch on pitch period. So the different amount of point for the catch, the different condition if you are in swim, not in swim. So I think that the play against among the snitch will change in the next tournament. But do you think that because in my opinion there will be more offensive seeker than the past tournament, and I think that for the snitch will be will be more complicated than before, because he have to manage two offensive seeker at time in a very common situation. Do you think that this condition will be happen, or do you think that the strategies of the team will evolve in a different way?
Well, for sure, the new changes will force teams to adapt. That's a given thing. But I think it's not going to be as offensive as people expect or the changes look for, because tactically I see teams trying to defend the snitch anyhow. Because if they are losing by some points and they catch, then the other team can still score goals and win the game. So you will try to still defend until you are at least close enough so your catch is good for you to win. But for sure, for the snitch run, it's going to be more difficult, because now they cannot let themselves get in defend.
Exactly.
They have to actively annoy the defensive seeker in this case. So I think games might become quicker in that sense. Like snitches are going to have less tools to be defended. But I still see many teams trying to defend because catching might not be as worthy as we are trying to make it. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I personally interested in see how much it evolves, in what direction. Because until we see teams playing and adapting new tactics, being creative, we're just theorizing about what's going to happen.
Thank you for your opinion, Miguel.
Thank you.
I think we have a video to show you. The white
Yeah,
team
so
is the one with the more point, so
yeah,
they are
so
going to catch.
okay,
They
we're
start
still,
to play.
yeah, we're out of swim, so I see the seeker is trying really to get there. Just testing the snitch. It was not a catch, but it was a good attempt. So I think this is important. What the seeker is trying to do is testing the snitch here. Like I don't see a full dive, a full commitment here, but at least like looking for weak points on the snitch runner. The snitch runner is having a good footwork as long as I see, not trying to stay in a position, but at least moving and keeping the seeker away. I think the other seeker might be pushed away by the beaters. Yeah, there we see it.
The beaters are playing
yeah.
very good.
Yeah, so the beaters from the white team are doing an amazing team. I don't know really it's Green Tauros, and I don't.
Yes, Green Tauros and Milano Gators.
Gators.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Green Tauros is doing a good job with the Bludgers, keeping one of the seekers away, making Milano difficult time to defend. But we have a catch here from behind.
Yeah.
Suddenly catch.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, I don't really understand this catch. I guess it's a cold catch for some reason.
Probably because Green Tauros are very offensive. Is a good and offensive teams. So probably Milano Gators would to save their energy for the next team because they just want to play the most over the energy for the next game.
Yeah.
Yes, they seen the point weren't supposed to be recuperable.
Recoverable.
So they try to catch anyway, and I think the catch is good.
Yeah, it was good, but because if you see in the larger screen, just you see the snitch ref, that was me, was turned down 3-1, and the green seeker, the Milano Gator seekers, was stopped in his position. And then when I say start go after the 3-second rule, he move to the snitch, and it was regular. In fact, I said no, it was irregular because he stopped until I say go. So it was regular.
Yeah, so it looks a good catch for me. Given
it was good
that.
in fact.
Yeah, and the only thing I can say is like snitch runner getting distracted, lost the reference of the other seeker, and just easy catch for the sneaky seeker from Milano Megis. Which
let's also empathize with Marco Gruzzi, who is the snitch in this match, who had a lot of words, just like Miguel said. He do a lot of work with his feet and trying to maintain the distance, but every snitch know there could be just a moment of distraction, and here it is.
I think that's the difficult part of being a snitch, because you have basically two opponents that are also trying to fight each other, but you cannot get distracted. And in my case, many times it happened that I'm defending one seeker and I'm trying to look for the other seeker, and that's when I get caught. So you really have to time really well when you look for the other seeker. But if you don't, maybe you get this problem that Marco had.
But I think. I hope that is not a problem related to Italian snitch, because
it happens. It just happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Okay, Miguel, I have two personal questions for you.
Sure.
One,
let's see how personal.
Yes. One is just if you want to send some special regards for some people who maybe are listening to us.
Yeah, I think all my Italian friends, people that I have met through the years, and I'm really missing them through these Corona times. I think that's the thing that I miss the most, seeing people from other countries. It's a bit upset. So thank you everybody for being there, for listening this. I hope that also your work, guys, it's appreciated by them. and for all the people that has given me so good years for this time until I got here. I think that's what I can tell.
Thank you very much. And the second is because I follow you in your social. So let's talk about the song Friday. What about it?
What?
Okay.
Sorry?
So, okay. First of all, I had to appreciate your meme sharing because you know also you're super active sharing memes. So thank you for making our lives happier every day. As for the Friday song, I have to say it's a joke that started in 2012. It's not even a new thing. But when that song became popular, I started to post it every Friday. I stopped doing that for some years, but someone reminded me of doing it, and I'm doing it now. I see some people are happy every Friday when I post it. When I don't, they are like, "Hey man, where is your Friday song?" So I try to make people happy every Friday by sharing that video.
Okay.
So it's a weekly celebration to say something.
Very good. Okay.
Okay, I think that it's all. So, Cristobal, thank you again for your time, for sharing your experience. I hope to see you soon in a pitch. I
Yeah,
hope. I
I
really
hope
hope.
that we can meet in person soon.
Mhm.
Let's
Yeah.
hope for AQC or EG to happen
We are
next
going to spend every money
summer.
we collect in this time for train.
In tournament, international
Yes, yes.
tournament.
And I really recommend that. It's an amazing experience once you start investing in that. So
Mhm.
Okay, so Cristobal, thank you again, and everybody that is watching us, thank you to spend your time with us too. I hope that you have a great time with this episode, and I hope to see you again to the next episode of Snitch Talks with the new special guest. So stay safe and stay active, and see you soon. Bye,
And stay
guys.
Quidditch.
bye,
Right.
guys. Thank you very much.